I always love just kind of getting varied perspectives on a host of topics when I get to talk with, amazing people as part of this interview series. What media, it can be a book, music, film, online, anything, are you enjoying right now?
I was, ever since I was a little kid, a Star Wars fan.
Yes.
Listeners, if you're a Trekkie, my wife is a Trekkie, so we have representation in my house. Right now, though, I'm playing a game and just finished watching a TV series, both in the Star Wars universe, that are
Mhm.
really well done. So I'm playing the video game Star Wars Outlaws. It's an open world video game about a small time thief as the main character who engages with the bounty hunters and assassins and criminal syndicates in the Star Wars universe. It's rich, it's engaging, it's entertaining, and their biggest downloadable extra content just dropped last week. So I've been getting back into that universe of storytelling. And it's just fun to engage with new characters, hear the drama and the silly jokes and all of that coming together. And for similar reasons, I'm enjoying the Andor
Ah,
TV
yes.
series. Yeah. It tells the story of events happening before the Battle of Yavin that kicks off the original plot of the 1977 original Star Wars movie. What's splendid about that Andor TV series and the Rogue One movie that followed it, it's a bunch of individual people's lives set
Mhm.
against big momentous events. There's no lightsabers, there's no mysterious force, there's no telepathic space whales in sight. Yes, that last thing is part of the Star Wars canon, those of you who watch the cartoons. And in Andor, the cinematography, it's just gorgeous. The writing is tight, it's punchy, it's unlike a lot of other Star Wars programming. This is weighty, serious cinema. It's the best thing I've seen on television in a long, long time.
Cool. Thanks for the recommendation. Look forward to checking it out. And wonderful also that Star Trek they had the movie with the whales, and now the Star Wars fans have their whale thing going on too.
Yeah,
So
listeners, if you look up Purgill, Purgill, you will waste 5 minutes of your life learning about all the weird things George Lucas thought to throw into this storyline.
love it. Love it. As, as we wrap up, Tom, how can people support your work?
Mm. I have three ideas to leave
Okay.
listeners with today, Rich. Get curious, get going, and get in touch. So get curious. Listeners, whether you're new to the concept of UDL or you're a seasoned practitioner, there are a lot of new developments happening in our field. I encourage everyone to work with your librarians to find the latest meta analyses and research work
Mm.
about UDL in higher education. There is a lot going on right now, so dive into the work that's being done by skilled colleagues around the globe. And if you want one starting point, just check out udloncampus.cast.org. In addition to getting curious, I hope you'll get going because UDL is still growing beyond individual adoptions in higher ed. Now is the time to experiment in your own work, advocate to your shared governance bodies, and act to lower barriers at the individual, meso, and institutional levels. You don't need to be a formal leader to make changes, collect evidence, and share it with larger audiences. We need your stories of how UDL helps you and your learners to do your work. Consider writing about your experiences from a scholarship of teaching and learning or SOTL perspective. And if you're going to get curious and get going, get in touch. I am better at my work of advocacy and teaching thanks to the generosity and sharing of colleagues who are doing cutting edge work in
Mm.
research and practice. So, listeners, no matter where you are in your educational journey, I'd love to hear your story. You can find out more about me and how I work with colleges and universities to lower barriers for learning at my website. It's just thomasjtobin.com. And I'd love to find 20 minutes to connect with you, hear your story, and see how I can help you find community, connect with like minded colleagues, work together. So it's been a pleasure to come back on the ADEIL podcast, Rich. Thanks for having me on the show. And thank you, listeners, for spending time with us today, too.
Tom, it's been a pleasure for us, a deal for you to come back. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. Some wonderful takeaways. Again, thank you, listeners, and happy lifelong learning, everybody.